It's a long way down, but I could give it a shot. What happened? Can you make something for me?
I can make anything. Bring me a work order and lay your medal upon the anvil.
I really need you to make me something.
You can bring me an order, or you can burn.
Make me something!
I will make you ash.
Any closer and it'll attack me. Talk about the dog that bit you. I can still feel its teeth. That was electrifying. Sliding the spike into the hole might give me enough leverage to pop it open. There we go. Let me get a closer look. Guess I've changed some settings. Huh. They seem... Maybe it's a way out. Well, it was worth a try. What's under the mask?
Nothing.
Legends say it's death to gaze upon a masker, unmasked.
But I bet you don't pay attention to foolish gossip like that.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear under here. Get it?
Ugh.
Can I look under your mask?
Can't say we didn't warn him.
Nothing. Absolute nothing.
Told ya!
What did I see under there?
You saw the reason why everyone wears masks. I promise we won't ask to look under yours.
I'm not sure. coming for you!
Fire!
Marthysterius glacialis insolitus. Talk about a mouthful. Known for its irritability and powerful gastric acid. My head. It's like something's in here.
I slip my gut between the valves and feed till my foe is hollowed out. Weakness, revulsion, embarrassment. The sea itself serves for my blood. Soft, common, weak. Beneath the summer sun we throng, and fling our spawn to speckle the sea with white. Aftermath, barren, extinct. From a single part, my whole regrows. Unclean, destroy, unaware.
That was unpleasant. There's something more down there. A glowing golden light. And a circus train? Still a long way down, but I could try jumping. It's too far to jump. That fall's not gonna be fun. Well, here goes. Are you me? Can you tell me anything about this place? Look, I can see that you're a person. For God's sake, act like it. Well, that failed. Okay, let's try it your way. Well, that failed. You know her, don't you? You want to find her too. Don't just growl at me! Help me get back to her! He's too fast. Might just work. Ah, well done.
2. Wait.
Well, bottoms up.
Oh, this is always my favorite part. Like I told you, you always drop the ball at the end.
No!
Don't bother. I'm already inside your head. You know that. I've always been watching. Watching you squander and ruin every single good thing in your life. Did you think you could win? Idiot. Take a good look at the setting you made for our little escapade. In your heart, you knew this was a carnival game. You knew life was a carnival game. Rigged from start to finish. It was never a matter of winning. Just a question of how much you would lose before you realized it was time to quit. Well, ready to quit yet? Not done yet? Aren't you sick of running? Your whole life. Running from that dark thing always just behind you, like a black dog. Hungry, angry, relentless. And you fed it, didn't you? Let it grow big enough to swallow the sun, didn't you? And now there's nowhere left to run. That's the thing with shadows. You can never escape them, unless you go into utter darkness. But you failed even at that. You're too worthless to even quit while you're behind, let alone to win. You really thought you could save her from that dark crab that had her in its clutches. After all, a man is meant to be the hero of his own adventure. But not you. You are just a husk. A rat. You, of all people, should know the playwright's truth. Death is never a tragedy. Death is where a tragedy ends. Now you're left with nothing but masks and metaphors, excuses and equivocations, and a woman always just out of reach. What do we make of a man who plays a deadly game, but only when the rules say he can't die? You're worse than a pawn. A sacrifice can't save your queen. And even if you reach the end of the board, she's not coming back. And it's all your fault.
This is starting to feel like
Deja vu, but not quite. Now, you're going to think I'm telling you about jamais vu for the first time, no matter how often we've already had this conversation. It's when you've heard something before, been somewhere before, met someone before, and yet it feels completely unfamiliar. If a man writes death 1,000 times, he starts to wonder, is that even a word? But it is. Oh, how it is.
now we're getting somewhere.
No. You're on a journey to nowhere, and you're wearing yourself to nothing. You couldn't cut yourself free from your sorrows out there. Do you really think you'll do any better in here?
I can't do any worse, can I?
Man goes to see his shrink and says, "Doc, I'm depressed." Doc says, "That's easy. Go see the great clown Grimaldi. The show's in town tonight." Man says, "But Doc, my wife just died." Doc says, "Geez, I sure hope she wasn't Grimaldi."
It's a long way down. I can't even see the bottom.
Wait! My love! I don't think there's any coming back from that fall.
Goodbye, my love.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. Guy wakes up at a crazy carnival with a killer headache. Whole place feels strangely familiar, like deja vu all over again. He sees a clown head in the distance and starts walking down to it. Says to himself, "Well, I sure could use a laugh."
Really? Are you faster than thought? Stronger than shame? Even on your best days, you couldn't rid yourself of me. And now? Well, if this is the end you want, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Man goes to the shrink, throws himself down on the couch. "Doc," he says, "I got this horrible thought stuck in my head, and it just won't go away." Shrink says, "That's not a thought, you idiot. It's a 5-foot spike of darkness." Man says, "Okay, but how can I get rid of it?" Shrink says, "Well, I wouldn't suggest a knife."